This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome to what might wind up being a new addition to this channel, The Long Dark. Honestly, this game is what I only know as background noise from various streamers, so as much fun as it's been to watch Neebs and Abstros stumbling around in the snow, I am a complete noob. And if I do anything early on that makes it look like I know what I'm doing, it's either sheer coincidence or a flat-out lie. And worse than that, I'm a complete noob at survival games, period. Although mostly, that's just because I hate it when survival mechanics get tacked onto a game for extra grind time. So, I just don't play those games. But I do think that maybe a game where they're the whole point would be a bit different. And besides, I like looting. Loot, loot, loot. Oh, and also, I hear that we can actually do a bit of building with the latest update. Or at least some nice repairing and interior decorating. So hey, that turns it into fair game for me. But really, all I know for sure about this game is that I'm cold and there are wolves after me. So let's get in here and see how many days, or hours, or minutes, or seconds it takes me to die for the first time. Well, this is a disclaimer you don't see every day. Do not attempt to use what you learn in the Long Dark in real life. Doing so could result in injury, illness, or even death. Yeah, okay. That's probably good advice for a whole lot of games. Alright, well, I'm definitely going with survival on this one. So we're going with a new game, obviously. Alright, let's see. We have I guess these are difficulty levels. We'd go with Pilgrim, which is for new or experienced players most interested in pensive exploration. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like me. Most survival elements tuned to be very forgiving. Wildlife will not attack unless provoked. Allows for 5 active feats. I haven't got a clue what feats are. I don't think I've ever noticed those in a walkthrough that I've watched. Well, anyway, I don't think I'm going to go with that. That looks way too easy. Voyager. For new or experienced players looking for a balance between exploration and survival. Wildlife is sparse but can seek you out. Survival elements are challenging but resources are plentiful. Allows for 4 active feats, again, whatever those are. Stalker. For veteran players looking for a punishingly challenging survival experience. I am definitely not a veteran yet, especially not when it comes to really any survival game, so that's probably not the best thing for me, but let's see what else it says. Hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. Yeah, I would have expected that. All survival elements are tuned to be particularly challenging. Allows for 3 active feats. And I might eventually go with this difficulty level, but I don't think that I want to start off there, so let's go with Voyager. Oh, okay. Let's see. Now, I've heard that both Mystery Lake and Coastal Highway are popular starting points. I really don't trust a place named Pleasant Valley, not in this kind of a game. Maybe it's actually pleasant, but I just kind of doubt it. I kind of believe the Desolation Point part, and I really don't want to go to Timberwolf Mountain. Let's see. Y'all, let me know in the comments what your favorite starting spot is. Forlorn, bleak. Yeah, I think that Coastal Highway is what I'm going to go with because that looks a little bit easier to navigate. You've got a whole bunch of coastline and a whole bunch of water, and it'll be a little bit easier to sort of keep your bearings, I think. Let's find out. All right. Let's see, male or female? By default, I always go with the female. Let's see what happens. Might be a little bit weird. I know that they have, their own narration. And if it starts to get confusing whether she's speaking or I'm speaking, I might have to switch to the male, but for now, let's try her. Cougars. cougar, the most deadly and ferocious predator you will encounter in the long dark. Don't really like the sound of that. The cougar's relentless stalking can be mitigated, but only for a time. Choose wisely. Disable if you are unready to be stalked by this predator in your game. I think I'm going to put this off until, 2 or 3 deaths down the line. It does sound like a good idea to have it on, but I'm not up to that yet. Ooh, well, this is interesting. Let's see what we should name this. I'm cold, and there are... there's not enough room for that. Oh, well. All right, let's see what else we can fit in there. What's a good name for this kind of place? Yeah, I don't think it's really fair to start off this game putting an earworm in everybody's head. So let's not do that. Let's see. No, I've seen enough playthroughs of this game to know for sure that this place is not monoramic at all, so that doesn't really fit. Let's just go with the most simple, fitting name that I can come up with, Canadia, because it is definitely Canadian out there. All right. How long can you survive? That's the question. Although, as I understand it, the first 24 hours or so, I think this is true of the difficulty level that I picked. I think that for the first 24 hours or so, I'm not going to be stalked. I'm not going to be attacked by any wolves or anything like that. So here's hoping, because I'm a little bit worried about those wolves. On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0. Okay, well, yeah, there's the water. I'm glad I'm very glad I didn't spawn on this water. Let's see what we can see here. Not a whole lot. Okay, here is a road and a car. Let's go ahead and start doing some stuff. And get on with the looting.
Okay.
All right. Marine flare. I think that's good. Sewing kit. That seems useful. Oh, okay. Scrawled message. A memento with a survival hint. I will take that. Oh, wait. I think I could have read it. Oh, well, I guess I can't now. Oh, well. Let's see if we can leave from the other side. Yes, we can. All right. Just going to keep following this road for a little while, I do believe. Look at the scenery just a little bit. And I need to get used to, keeping an eye on everything going on around me, so... I'm probably going to forget that really soon, really easily. Oh well. What's the worst that could happen? Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some houses around here somewhere. I would certainly like to find someplace that's a little bit warmer, because I see those 2 down arrows there. That's probably not great. You know what? I think I'm going to stay a little bit closer to the lake at the moment. Maybe try to pick up some sticks. That's a branch. Stick. Well, yay, my first loot is a couple of sticks. Woohoo! It's very exciting. Well, no, that's not true. It's not my first loot because I got some stuff out of that car. But it's more fun to be sarcastic, so let's go with that. I believe I hear a bird of some sort. Ooh, okay, I see houses. And a burned out house, which probably won't have a whole lot of... What on earth am I hearing? That's a little bit spooky, especially since I can't see what made that noise. Ooh. I hope I'm right about not being stalked for the first several hours. But I would still love to get out of this cold, so let's... This is probably not the place to do it. I don't think there's much loot in there either. But we got more chances over here. You look a little bit loot free as well, but I'm gonna double check. Oh, come on. Let me up these stairs. I just wanted... Ooh, what just happened? Oh, okay. Alright. Good to see. But I wanted to try to open that door. No fair. You're just no fun. Alright, can I open these mailboxes? No. Alrighty. Maybe I was looking at the wrong side. Okay. Oh. Looks kindlingy. Kindling-ish. Kindling-esque. One of them. Alright, nothing there. Something here. Okay, yeah, reishi mushrooms. I've heard of those. I know those are a thing. Alrighty. And another mailbox. Somehow I doubt there's going to be anything of that much interest. Ooh, rabbits. I don't even have any stones. I think you're supposed to use stones to kill rabbits, but I have not yet collected any. Ooh, but doesn't everybody leave a candy bar in their mailbox? Alright. Okay. I can at least get a little bit warmer in here. This is going up a little bit. That's some very tactile looking sunlight. Okay. Let the real looting commence. Well, maybe not. Okay, what else can we find?
This'll come in handy.
Alright, I'll take a word for it. Yeah, I do remember fishing being a thing. Oh yeah, that's right. If I were to hit Y, it looks like I could make this into a safe house, or I can't remember exactly what it's called, but let's go with safe house. And I'm going to get over capacity really fast, I'm sure. Windbreaker, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, decent windbreaker, cheap nylon outer layer that's good for blocking wind, and that's about it. Well, that's still more than I've got right now, most likely. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, that does appear to be more than I've got right now. So, okay. Might as well wear it. Alright. And I'll go up there in a second. Am I stuck on something? Oh, I guess hitting 2 instead of W is not as effective as one might hope. Ooh, lantern fuel. I know enough to know that that's good. Make sure I'm not missing anything else in this room. Look down there. Yeah, okay. Boy, it's going to take me a while to not automatically turn on the lights. Haha. Whenever I see one. I'm still just taking absolutely everything that I can. I'm sure that eventually I will have to stop doing that. But for now, loot. Moldy. Well, can I cook that off though? Well, it's worth a try. It was raw.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm not really hungry yet, but I should probably eat it relatively soon while it's still at 100%. That's not particularly appealing, so maybe I'm just going to leave that one.
Never know.
Maple syrup sounds good, though. 31%, but how bad can it go? Doesn't maple syrup in real life last a really long time? We can get a little bit crusty or something, but that's not the end of the world. Tin of sardines, looks good.
Probably useful.
Banged up tomato soup. Again, 23%. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe if I cook it, it will be good. And maybe I should have gotten that other can of banged up tomato soup. Well, new tomato soup. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, I have a feeling that I don't really need to worry about keep the banged up cans of tomato soup, so I'm going to put that one back if I can figure out how to do it. Okay. Let's see, is it searched? Oh, that's cool. Let's see if there's anything else here. Pinnacle peaches.
Okay.
81%. Toaster requires hacksaw to break down. Okay. I guess that's basically just parts. Empty. Whole lot of empty.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Energy drink. Provides a boost to stamina. Okay, that sounds good. 69%. I wonder how quickly these things go off. 61% peaches. Old mill flour. A base ingredient in many recipes. Okay, that implies that we can make recipes. That's good to know.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Herbal tea. A package of fragrant tea. The label promises restorative benefits and more peaceful rest. Okay, that sounds good. It's at 24%. I'm not sure again how much. I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes when you're talking about tea. Nothing in the microwave. Is there anything of interest in these shelves? Tomato soup. Boy, they really have a lot of tomato soup in this house. Good grief. That's 24% though, so I'm going to leave that. And I might be able to come back for it later. Because like I said, I don't know how quickly food goes off here. And I don't know how big of a deal it's going to be if the tomato soup is a little bit off. And for a lot of things, I'm thinking about how it would be affected in real life. You know, old tomato soup is just not the worst thing in the world, as far as I know. Okay, I think we have pretty thoroughly searched this place. I feel like I'm missing something. Is there anything under the table? Nope. Let's double check all the cabinets. Search. You know, well, I was tempted to go ahead and tag this as my safe house because as I understand it, I could repair these doors, or at least this door. I don't know if I could put this door on here, but it would be interesting to try. But I think we might need to wait on that because we might need some tools, and I certainly haven't found any wonderful tools yet. Okay, we're done in here for the moment. There's nothing really of interest in this shelf. Let's see what's going on upstairs. I think these are just kindling rather than instructional at the moment. And I can use some kindling most likely. Speaking of which, I'd like to find a building that has a fireplace in it. I mean, it's at least a little bit warm in here, but I'd kind of prefer someplace hot where I can cook. Worn hoodie, 66%. Yeah, that's worth it. If nothing else, I could use it to repair things, I believe. And I'm also a big believer of looking under any furniture that allows me to look under it. Granola bar.
It's been here a while.
Spray paint. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Signs and markers in the... Can of spray paint can be used to leave signs and markers in the environment. 100%. That sounds good. Not going to equip it, but I am going to take it. Alright, what else have we got up here? There was this bedroom, wasn't there? Yeah, okay. Lots more places to search.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I saw the word Canadian. Old worn shirt. Ragged sweatshirt. Crew neck sweater made of heavy cotton will take the edge off on a windy day, but not very warm. Was at 21%. That's not great. But again, you know, for the moment I've got enough room for it, I think. So we might as well keep it. Ooh,
Use this.
Worn sports socks. 70%. That sounds pretty good. Not very warm and useless when wet, but better than the fat lot of nothing I've got right now. I will put those on in just a second. Alright, well, I'm not finding tons and tons of stuff in here, but we've probably got more houses that we can search in this area. Water bottle could be useful.
I could use this.
Holds up to 500 milliliters. Okay. And it's got a little bit of water in it. It's got 0.13. It's not a lot, but it's a little. Oh, speaking of water, I see a toilet. Let us take all. And let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, I have played enough Fallout that anytime I see a medicine cabinet, I really, really want to loot it. Although this isn't even a medicine cabinet, it's just a big old mirror, but you know, you really expect to see a medicine cabinet there, and I really expect to be able to loot it.
Probably useful.
Well, we can loot this. Take antibiotics. Sounds good. 78%, for whatever that means. Pharmacillin, okay. And here's another thing of pharmacillin. 40%. Don't really think I care about that percentage at the moment. Okay, let's see. Now, I could sleep, but for one thing, I don't need to. And for another thing, I'm going to sleep as little as possible during the nothing's going to try to kill me portion of this visit. Alright, well, I might be back in here before too much longer, but for the moment, we're going to see what other houses we can find and loot. Okay, I came from over there. See what else we can see from here. As I understand it, we can make maps with the use of charcoal, but I haven't found any charcoal yet. I wonder if there would have been any in that burned out house. But no, I don't think I could even get anywhere near where it would have been. So I'm going to keep creeping along this coast for a little while. It's not quite as cold out here as it was last time I looked. Speaking of looking, I'm going to take a quick glance out at the lake. I think I see a fishing hut right around there in the center. But I'm a little bit scared of that lake or coastline or whatever. I mean, that seawater. Because I have seen a lot of ice cracking happening in other people's playthroughs. And I didn't like it, so I don't want to do that. Unless I can't avoid it. I'm just going to follow this road a little bit further. I see stuff walking on there. Can't really quite tell from here. Is that a deer, probably? Yeah, that's my best guess. It's getting colder. This is still me trying to get used to keeping an eye on everything. And this is me just being kind of bored by the road. Ain't much going on here. Kind of cool looking trees though. Which means it is windy. Okay. Yay, goody. Oh yeah, I didn't actually put on any of my new clothes. Let's do that as fast as we can here. Okay, well, we've got that. I don't think I had any other options there. We can probably put on... Okay, this is plus 0.6, plus 0.4, plus 0.2, so let's go with the plus 0.6. Crappy, but better than nothing. Let's see. And we have a second pair of socks that we can wear. Do we have any other clothing? I don't think we do. Yeah, that's about the best I can do for now. We're still down 2 arrows. Yeah. I'd like to find someplace else warm right now, but I'm not going backwards. I'm going to go forwards because I'm pretty sure that there's more than just that one cabin here. Apparently my character does not like this wind either. Come on, give me someplace else that I can hide. Don't make me go out to the lake. Am I seeing anything up there? Not yet. There's got to be something coming up soon. Well, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and collect a few stones. See how terrible my aim is when it comes to rabbits. Okay. I'm seeing some signs of civilization up there, slightly to the left of center. Looks like a... Oh, okay, yeah, now I see an actual house over there. Please don't break, ice. I'm hoping that being this close to the coast is a little bit safer. It would be in real life. That doesn't mean all that much in the game, though. Yeah, I feel for you, little girl. And I see something that looks warmer up there. I might go ahead and get off the ice now. Pick up a few more stones if we can. Maybe some nice sticks. Might even take the time to do that branch thing, but I don't know. I think the sticks are going to be faster. Well, this music is a little bit depressing. It doesn't think much of what I'm doing right now. I wonder if I can... Okay, shift to sprint. Might as well go ahead and do that. Get a little bit further on. I'm going to use up every last ounce of my energy. Alright, I see a car there. And various other warm-looking spots. Coastal town site. Alright, well, I was looking at that house, but this is closer, so let's... First of all, let's loot this car. Cloth. That can't hurt. Alright, at least... Okay, we got at least a 1-up arrow on the temperature, so that's helpful.
Oh, lucky day.
Oh, yeah. Looks good. Hunting knife. Good quality knife with a stainless steel blade and wooden handle. Sounds lovely. Ooh, worn wool mittens. Wool mitts with a reinforced palm will keep your fingers nice and toasty. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and put those on before I forget again. Alright. Yeah. Let's do that. And that's plus 1.1. 62% condition. That's not terrible. I will hopefully be able to repair that a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that until I'm warm. Or inside, at least. Yeah. Okay. Now, as I understand it, I can open up the trunk. Oh. Maybe I can't. I think, yeah, pry bar. Alright. I'm not surprised to see that. We will do that when we can, but we can't right now. Do what you can when you can. Ooh. I can enter this. Alright. Well, okay, I can exit this because ain't nothing in there. Alrighty then. Let's see what else we can find around here. I'm just going to keep on picking up stones while I got plenty of space. Although I haven't actually checked lately whether or not I still have plenty of space, but yeah, we can do that later. Hand cart. Requires hacksaw. Okay. And now let us get a little bit warmer for a few minutes. Ooh, I got down to a tiny little sliver. And this place has a lot of nice stuff in it. Let's just look around just for a little bit before we start the looting. Oh, alright. There's some sort of... I think that's a radio of some sort. I think this is that new trader thing. Yeah, radio, ketchup chips. But a radio which doesn't let me do anything when I click on it. Perhaps I need to do something else before I'm able to use it.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Or maybe it's just a normal radio and I was just hoping to see that trader radio. Well, let's go ahead and search the register. Cardboard matches. Handy. Okay. There is plenty of stuff to loot here, but I think that before I do that, I want to at least take a little bit more of a look around. Yeah, okay. I really need to find a pry bar, don't I? And all sorts of things. But at least I got a hunting knife, so there's that. Let's see what's in... Wait. Okay, for some reason that looked like a key. I don't know why, but it wasn't. Okay, this looks nice and garagey. Might be able to find some useful tools here. First aid kit. That sounds good.
I'll take it.
More antibiotics. I'm sure those will come in handy. And painkillers. That seems likely to come in handy too. Nothing in that drawer. Nothing in that drawer. Okay, now I have wires. There's a bundle of them. Looks bundly. Okay. And we have a replacement fuse.
This will come in handy.
I have a feeling that these are definitely... they mean something. More wires. What's this? Okay, a book. Okay, it's just still kindling, but I'll go ahead and take it for the moment. There's a locker up here, which is empty, of course. Watch those locked lockers be empty as well. But we will find out once we find a...
I think I can use this.
A pry bar. 2 more replacement fuses and some more spray paint. Another sewing kit. I don't know how easily those are used up. I don't know if they get used up after one use. 1 rifle cartridge. Alright. And some fast film. A box of sepia instant film. Alrighty. That's right, there's supposed to be cameras in here, aren't there? Let's keep on searching the drawers. The drawers. Dusting sulfur. Okay. Could be useful when crafting ammunition. Sounds good.
This stuff will come in handy.
And more wires. And a snare. I'm going to have to figure out how to use that. That might be the easy way to get some rabbits. And revolver shell casing. Used for crafting new ammunition, though, so might as well take that. Do some reloading. Well, let's see. I already searched everything. Oh, ooh, I see a storm lantern. That sounds very good. Handy. And it's at 100%. It's only got 0.15 gallons, but hey. I think I remember finding some more fuel earlier, so we're going pretty good there. Now this, I think I have to have... Okay, yeah, I would have to break it down. Okay, the crate. Let's see. So here are, simple tools. Sounds good. Usable for basic crafting and repair. Like the sound of that. I'm not going to try to do it yet, but I'm going to be doing that as soon as we can. I'm glad that I went to this place rather than holding out for the house. Alrighty, we have 2 locked lockers again. I really need to find me a nice...
This will come in handy.
Revolver ammunition. Sounds good. And get more replacement fuses. I'm just going to take all the ones that I can find. And this car battery as well. I have a feeling that we're building up to something with these things. Maybe it does have to do with that radio. Let's see. Why
This
am I
pack is getting
panting?
too heavy to carry.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, let's look at our pack. I think we're going to be safe. Oh, 96.62 out of 66.13. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised she's panting a little bit. Now let's see if I can go ahead and eat a little bit of something. I'm experiencing sprain wrist. Ew. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start eating some stuff and... Let's see, okay, where is food? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to probably leave some of this stuff behind. I'm glad I didn't start looting in here. Did I need to drink anything? I've already forgotten. Yeah, I could do some liquid refreshment here. Let's go for the calories. By the way, 250 calories is kind of ridiculous for a single soda. I don't think I've ever seen a soda that's more than 150 calories. Let's see how much that gave us in terms of drinking. So let's go ahead and get some more of that gone. Haven't actually been checking the weight on these, but let's see. Okay, so the water is 5.22. This is 0.55. So, I don't know. This might actually be the better bet. See how much it weighs when I'm done. 4.58. So, okay, yeah, about the equivalent of having a soda. Let's see. But now we are slaked. Let's see what we can do with the food, and let's see what weighs the most. Well, that weighs a decent amount. I am not going to be eating that moldy chocolate bar. So let's just go ahead and drop that. This is what I was looking at. The banged up pork and beans. It's cold, it's 43%. But I'm not seeing anything that's telling me that it's a danger to me. Although maybe it wouldn't tell me from this screen, so maybe I'm messing up there, but I'm just going to do what I'm doing. All right, 94.99. I've got a whole lot of work to do here. Let's see what else we got. Okay, and let's see how much room we got in our belly. It's still got a little bit. We're about 3/4 of the way full. What else have we got that's kind of heavy? Okay, the peaches, which are at 61%, are over a pound, so let's go ahead and eat those. And now I think I'm going to be getting rid of some of those stones that I kept picking up. So let's just go through every little thing. Okay, fire starting, I want to keep most of that, but I think I've got several books that I can probably drop, because I've got plenty of generic tinder going on here. So let's see. Let's drop. Yeah, those are pretty heavy, so I'm not going to bother with those. We're down to 90 pounds. See, we probably should keep all of our medicine, though. Even if this antiseptic is relatively heavy, I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to keep as many clothes as I can, too. Although maybe the ones that I... See, okay, this sweater is only plus 0.2 degrees, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that into cloth. And it's getting kind of late in the day. It's probably going to get dark up in here pretty soon. That's a shame. That means that I'm getting closer to not being able to do things that I want to do. All right, 90.58. Man, I need to figure out something else to do here. I think we're keeping all the rest of these clothes for the moment. Let's see. Had plenty of food. Okay, lots of tools. Ooh, oh, wow. Okay, this battery is what's weighing me down so bad. I think I'm not going to be carrying that until I know what exactly I'm supposed to do with it. So, let's see. I'm still thinking that this has got something to do with that radio in the other room. Because I could swear I remember seeing that in the, what's coming in this update thing. So let's see if I can just sort of place this down here. Alright, this, you is heavy. Don't go nowhere, but, you know, go somewhere that's not me. Okay, okay, there you go. Alright. Good enough. Let's see. Still not sure what to do with you. I'm gonna go ahead and collect more film. Because I don't think it's very heavy. I could be mistaken, but... yeah, ketchup chips. More dusting sulfur. I'm right back to looting now that I'm underweight. But what are you gonna do? Okay, rifle shelf casing. Okay, revolver cartridge. I would love to find an actual revolver. It's not quite dark enough in here yet that I need to be worried, I don't think. I think I'm gonna leave everything else pretty much unlooted. Well, except for this, because that just looks really handy. And it's right there in front of my face. Oh, it's so hard for me to not loot. That's not in my nature to not loot, to just leave things behind.
This stuff will come in handy.
That's just ridiculous. It's such a silly thing to do. Ooh, more lantern fuel, though. Okay, this kind of thing I am going to loot. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need me some lantern oil pretty soon. And I have no idea how quickly I go through it. Yeah, like I said about having watched a lot of playthroughs, you do learn a lot, but you don't learn enough in terms of what's actually useful and how fast things go away. And, you know, I mean, I know that I generically need to do something, but I don't know what it means to do it. So there's going to be quite a lot of learning curve going on here still. Ooh, it's not as nice. Ooh, it's very not nice out here. Now what time was it again? Let's go back inside to find out. I'm hoping that I could find someplace with a fireplace, though. Ooh. Let's see. And also maybe a bed. I mean, I do have my bedroll. I'm not sure if I can build a fire in here, though. Well, actually, let's find out. Yeah, how does this work? I guess I have to hold down the space bar. Okay, cannot start campfire indoors. Great. Alright, well, Now, I did see other houses out there. Ooh, if I could run for one of those, then I've got a decent shot of... Ooh, it's so blizzardy out here. Ugh, I do not like one bit. Okay, yes, there is a house here. Please, please, please have a fireplace or a wood stove or something wonderful like that. That does not look like a wood stove. You're doing it wrong. Come on, please have something for me here. Well, I guess worst case I can just sleep through the night. And there is a bed here, that's good to see, and I see various warm-looking things. I will loot you in a minute. First I want to find out if there's a wood stove or a fireplace or anything like that in here. And it's not looking great, is it? So many things that I want to loot. Wait, where's the living room? Is this all there is to this place? There's just a kitchen and a dining room and a bedroom and no living room. Well, I'm going to poke my head out the door again and see if there's anything else anywhere near that has a shot at having a wood stove. Oh, so cold, so cold. I'm not going to go very far here. I just want to go just far enough to find out if there's going to be another house. Oh, this is nasty.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go back. Wait, this isn't where I just was, is it? Must be. Yeah, I remember seeing that car. Okay. Well, I figure at the absolute worst, I'm just going to spend the night here. Let's see what time of day it is. Wait, where do I find that out? Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Well, I think this is telling me that it's just about to be nighttime. Oh, I don't think I ever noticed this before. We have a scent meter here. That's cool. Well, let's see what else is going on here. I'm tired. I don't know if that means that I'm tired enough to sleep yet. But let's see. Feels like 45 in here. That's not terrible. By the way, y'all, don't be fooled by my southern accent. I actually spent almost a decade up in Vermont, so I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to cold. Because it could get to like -40 where I used to live. -40 Fahrenheit, which is very similar to -40 Celsius, of course. Let's see. Can't remember what exactly the temperature is where they are both exactly the same. But it's cold. That's what it is. And I might get a little bit sarcastic about some of the temperatures in this game. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting dark in here. Alright, I think I could use the lantern. But I think I like the idea of just sleeping through it.
I think I can use this.
And also just inventorying up just a little bit more. Get me some more warm stuff. I don't even know what that thing was that I just found. Okay, it's a warm sports vest. Light synthetic vest used by runners, allows great upper body mobility and a tiny bit of warmth. Plus 0.6, yeah, better than nothing, which is what I got right now. So let's go ahead and wear that. Well, I've got all these sewing kits. Let's maybe do a little bit of repairing, if we can. And then I can at least find out whether or not it costs me a sewing kit each time I repair. Again, these are the things that you just don't really learn or pay attention to while you're watching somebody play this game, but now that I'm actually in it, I would really like to find out. Okay, I've got 3 sewing kits. Let's see what happens, and they're all at 100%. Let's see what happens to them after I try to use this, and hopefully do not fail, because I do know that that's a... Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, definitely nighttime. What I meant to do was get back over here and see about repairing some stuff and making it a little bit warmer. Let's see. Yeah, I've got to find something better than this, and it wasn't doing me any good out there in the blizzard anyway. So I could repair that. Let's see what else I need to repair. 0.66, and I've got this shirt. That's 0.46. Sorry, that's 46% condition. It would add 0.4. Let's see what else it does. A little bit of wind blocking, I think that's what it's... Yeah, windproofness is 0.4. A little bit of waterproofness. Tiny little bit of protection, 1%. It does 0% to sprint, so I guess that means it doesn't improve my sprinting. I'm curious what this does to my sprinting. It does 0%. Maybe this would bring down my sprinting ability if it were like too heavy or too hard to move in. That's my best guess, but we'll find out. Alright, wait. Okay, I see this outer layer thing. This is also an outer layer. I guess that's just telling me it belongs in one of these 2 slots. And as I understand it, there's a difference between it matters whether you have something over here or over here. So if I were to put this on the outside, it might affect me differently than if I keep it here on the inside. And in general, at least in real life, having a vest on the inside makes a lot more sense than on the outside, for winter-proofing purposes. But, okay, I was going to maybe try repairing this shirt a little bit, because I'm curious how far I could get this up. So let us try to repair it. I think I've got a decent amount of cloth. Yeah, select tool. Come on, do it right. Okay, I guess I'm going to be able to sleep soon. Alright, it's now 81%, so I guess that worked. I could go do some more, but I'm curious how much, if at all, that affected. Okay, it's now 0.7, so I'm going to be replacing something with that once it's repaired, probably. Let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, one thing I wanted to check was how much that did to my sewing kit, which is Okay, it's only down to 95, so that's great. I'm gonna keep working on that then. Let's see what else we can repair here. All right, this is 66%. This one's 83%, so I'm gonna repair this one and then possibly repair this some more, and then presumably I'll be able to replace one of these with this shirt. Although they might wind up being just about exactly the same. Right here is open. You can't repair. Oh, while in the dark. Well, here's trying the lantern for the first time ever. Let's see. How do I do that? Maybe that's in the wheel. Okay, light sources. Yeah. Am I doing it? Apparently not. Okay. How do I actually light it? All right. I want to use it. Maybe I can't even see well enough to place it. Well, you know what? Let's just go to bed. Okay, let's see. I probably got plenty of calories. Get a bit of a warmth bonus. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Calorie store 1846. Calories burned 540. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's still night. I am definitely in need of some water here.
My tongue feels like sandpaper.
I'm gonna call this episode in a second, but I need to get me some water. Where's that? Water everywhere. Plenty of drops to drink, so let's do some of that. Let's slake that thirst, please. And we've still got 3.10 pounds of it. I hope that was enough. And it sure enough still is dark, isn't it? Okay, we are slaked. We might as well not bother to eat yet because I think we're fine for that for a while. Let's see if I can find that bed again. And we got not too much longer that we need to sleep, I figure. Oh, I'm not tired enough. Okay, well, fine. Good grief. So I'll just sit here in the dark, shall I? I really do need to figure out this whole lantern thing. But you know what, folks? I think I'm going to figure that out next time. Thank you for joining me on this first episode of The Long Dark, which right now is looking awfully dark. But I will see y'all in the next one. And y'all, Merry Christmas and God bless. Bye.